Fire Safety Part 2. Fire Safety Residential Part 2. Now that I'm finished burning all my cardboards, and now I'm gonna have to wait for a little longer to make sure that all the fire inside of it is burnt out. Look at this. As I stir it up, there's gonna be more fire, more leftover cardboards underneath. They're gonna burn. As soon as they finish burning, I'm gonna use my garden hose full speed and just fill it up with water. Like they say, there's still a lot of fire left in this fire pit, and we're gonna make sure that it all burns out. That's like watching fire during the Christmas time. They put on the fireplace, and people can just sit there and enjoy the drink or whatever they're doing, food and watch the fireplace. So just think of that. I'll stir it up a little more. See, the more I stir, the more it's gonna bring out the leftover cardboard underneath there that didn't get burned properly. See, this one drops. Not a good idea. Goes right back in there. And there, what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be all wet around the thing. I'm gonna make it all nice and wet. Let me do that right now, because we got another few minutes to go before it's completely finished. Turn on the good old fire hose or the water hose, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it fire hose since it's used for that purpose. Here we go. All the area around here has to be nice and wet. About 4 feet diameter at least. You go further if you want. At rural areas, people do that all the time. I got an outside place, Over there I do this for my burning my leftovers and stuff. But in town you could do this too because it's nuisance for the garbage man. We got that green, blue, and black bins, but that's not enough. You need more of that, more space. So may as well do this your part, and then it's less headache. Look at these; they're a joke. I never use them because there are only 2 people in the family. You don't make that much garbage or anything to throw them in there. They're just a waste of money. I don't know what it is, a few $100 a year. But what are you gonna do? This is a situation where you have no say in the matter, yes or no. They force it on you. You must have it and must pay them, whether you use it or not. I had them sitting in the back there. There's some bad guy in the back alley. Across the back alley, he does some kind of construction work, and he drops, instead of going to the city dump where he has to dump his crap, where he has to pay, he because he's commercial, and he fills up all neighbors' bins that are not used, and that's what mine are used for. So I brought them, put them inside. Just a bloody nuisance there. Okay, now this here, the more I stir it, the more it's gonna burn, right? So I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it out and let. Then when it's done, one day it's pretty deep down there. I've been doing it for a while. One of these days I'm gonna have to get rid of this ash. Put them in a garbage bag or whatever and get rid of it. Like I said, I'll give it 10 minutes, then I'll blow it out with water and cover it up. And that's how it's done. And that's how I do it safely. One little tip on there is when you're throwing cardboard in, make sure you throw them in like panels on the side of the barrel. If you throw them down flat, they make a lot of smoke, which will, some people might be annoyed by that because it's so much smoke. So if you burn it properly, you do it without unnecessary smoke, and your job gets done, and you're happy, and everybody's happy. Yeah, I think we're just about there. Yeah, there's some lot of heat in there, but it's gonna keep on going for a long time. Even the barrel is nice and hot, and it's gonna take a while for it to cool down. So looks like my job is done. Let's do the finishing touches on it, and that'll be the end of the video. All right, here we are. Closing. There's my dusty old hose. Ooh, now you're gonna see some smoke. This is a happy smoke. Throw lots of water on there. Don't be cheap. Yeah, see how much ash I got inside there? I'm gonna have to, I think tomorrow I'll dump it out. Make this barrel nice and empty again. Yeah, we're very generous with water here. But there's no chance of any flame left inside. See right there. That's because I'm throwing the water in the barrel. Barrel is hot. There we go. All done. Shut off the water. There. I don't see any smoke at all out of it now. So here I throw the panel in there for safety's sake. I'll put the panel on top of that. Put a weight on the panel. There, I'm done. Thanks for watching the video. And if you liked it and you think it's beneficial, please do the liking. Click the like button and the subscribe button so we could continue with giving you more tips. Thank you.